I want to start off with a little story about Bob and John. Bob and John, they both worked at a zoo. They were zookeepers. And they were polar opposites to each other. Bob, his motto in life was, what you don't know can't hurt you, and that ignorance is bliss. And John, his motto in life was that there's no higher priority than the truth. So these two different opposite personalities, they would collide about many things. And there was one day when Bob was outside smoking a cigarette, John walks up to him and he picks up the pack of cigarettes and he tries to show him the back of the box. He's like, do you not know what these cigarettes do to you? And Bob is like, I don't want to see that. I don't care what it says in the back. What you don't know can't hurt you. And ignorance is bliss.
All right.
And John lets it go. There's another day where they're sitting down at lunch and John notices that Bob every day sits down and eats a couple of candy bars and he has a soda for lunch. That's his lunch every day. And John pulls up his phone and don't you know how bad it is for your health? He said, I don't want to see that. Get that away from me. What you don't know can't hurt you. Ignorance is bliss. And Bob would kind of tease him some days. He would say, you know, you're always worrying, you're always worried about your health. And look, I keep telling you, nothing's happened to me. I'm doing just fine. In my ignorance, I have bliss. And there's one day when Bob is cleaning out the lion exhibit, and they have the lions caged up, and there's a tall cliff where you can kind of get a good view. And Bob makes his way on top of the cliff as he's cleaning up the exhibit. He makes his way on top of the cliff, and he's sitting there eating a candy bar, smoking a cigarette. And he sees John coming up to the outside of the gate, and he sees the worry in his face again. He says, here he is worrying again. He must think I'm about to fall off this cliff or something. And right away, he puts on his earphones. He says, leave me alone. I'm fine. What you don't know can't hurt you. Ignorance is bliss. But what he was ignorant about was that the cage wasn't all the way closed, and one of those lions got loose. And it was creeping up behind him. And in his ignorance, and he held on to his philosophy that ignorance is bliss and that what you don't know can't hurt you. He held on to it all the way until the lion sunk in his claws, sunk in his teeth. And in that moment, he realized what you don't know can hurt you.
Yes.
And ignorance is not bliss, it's dangerous.
Yes.
It's dangerous.
Ignorance is dangerous. Turning your ears away from the truth is the most dangerous thing a person can do.